Caitlyn Clark, the rookie WNBA superstar, shocked the entire sports world with her unexpected courtside appearance at the Suns vs. Warriors NBA game, sending shockwaves through media outlets and fan communities alike.
Adam Silver is at the game, and the first post on his Instagram dump is of Caitlyn Clark, and that's from an NBA game.
Known for her electrifying performances on the court, Caitlyn has proven she's not just a basketball player, she's a cultural phenomenon. When she walked into the arena, all eyes turned to her, leaving fans cheering wildly and cameras capturing every move.
Thank you so much. But you know what you want to do right now? Do you want to give that away? Yeah.
The Suns' official Twitter couldn't resist highlighting her arrival, and posts featuring her courtside presence went viral in record time. One fan even declared seeing Caitlyn Clark was their highlight of the game, proving once again her star power transcends leagues. This wasn't just a casual night out, it felt like a statement.
I've been saying Caitlyn Clark is the face of basketball moving forward. Not the WNBA, but basketball, including the NBA.
Caitlyn's presence raised questions and sparked wild speculation. Was she there to support someone? Could this be linked to a new brand deal or a growing collaboration between her and the NBA?
I think right here today, considering all of the social media, all of the outlets for attention, Caitlyn Clark by far today is the most sought after popular star.
Regardless of the reason, her mere attendance became the talk of the town, and as her popularity continues to skyrocket, so do the efforts of her detractors, like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, to downplay her success. Yet, with every viral moment, from her commercials to her presence courtside, Caitlyn Clark solidifies her place as one of the most talked about athletes in sports today. What's driving this unstoppable momentum, and what does this mean for her growing influence? Let's dig deeper into the moment that's left everyone stunned.
Caitlyn Clark, what she's doing doesn't minimize what they've done, but we should have been giving her the credit. We saw the ratings, we saw the merchandise sales, we saw the attendance, but y'all want to make it about something else. Oh, what about the women that laid the foundation? What about this? What about it? That ain't got nothing to do with Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark is box office. She's doing this. And instead of giving her credit, y'all tried to make it about, y'all poo-pooing the old guard. Y'all never talked about the old guard like this. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide.
Caitlyn Clark's surprise courtside appearance at the Suns vs. Warriors game didn't just capture attention, it ignited a wildfire of speculation. Why was the Iowa superstar, who has already captivated the WNBA, suddenly making waves in the NBA scene? Fans and analysts alike couldn't help but question her presence at the game, especially with the Suns' official Twitter account hyping it up like she was the star attraction.
So, when Bill Simmons says she's, without a debate, bigger than any NBA star under 30, I don't think that's a hot take.
Was she there for a casual outing, or was this part of something much bigger? After all, Clark is no stranger to the spotlight, and every move she makes seems to carry strategic intent. Some suggested her appearance was purely personal, possibly tied to her connection with Butler University, where her boyfriend serves as an assistant coach, but others speculated this might signal an upcoming endorsement or collaboration with major sports brands. Arizona is home to plenty of big names, and Caitlyn's rapid rise has made her a magnet for lucrative opportunities. Could this trip be tied to a secret deal with a sports giant like Nike, whose headquarters aren't far from the region? Or perhaps this was a subtle nod to a future connection with the NBA itself, a crossover that would undoubtedly shatter barriers in professional basketball.
Caitlyn Clark has been the best thing, the most dominant thing. Remember, there's been good players come out of college, but nobody really cared. We'd seen it. Nobody really cared.
Adding to the intrigue is Caitlyn's reputation for making unexpected moves. This wasn't just about being seen at an NBA game, it felt like she was making a statement. Her appearance came at a time when her detractors, including Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, have been vocal in downplaying her success, labeling her rise as overhyped or undeserved.
Caitlyn Clark just came in to play basketball. All of a sudden, the black women of the WNBA decided to knock her on her ass from behind. All of a sudden, the black women, Angel Reese and her teammates, decided to cheer for them. All of a sudden, other black women decided, like Aja Wilson, to be idiots when talking about her, jealous when they're talking about her. Caitlyn Clark and her fans didn't start anything.
Yet Caitlyn's Arizona visit, whether intentional or not, became a reminder of her unshakable influence. In a single night, she dominated the conversation, turning a high-profile NBA game into a platform for her ever-growing brand. For her fans, this was another thrilling chapter in the Caitlyn Clark story. But for her critics, it was proof that trying to outshine her is a losing battle. Even NBA commentators speculated about her presence, further solidifying her as a figure who transcends leagues and sports. It's not just about basketball anymore. It's about Caitlyn Clark as a symbol of progress, ambition, and the power of modern athletic stardom. Whether she's casually enjoying a game or laying the groundwork for a new venture, Caitlyn Clark knows exactly how to keep the spotlight, leaving the rest of us eagerly guessing her next move.
If you ain't in a Steph Curry shape, that's how she plays, bro. She gonna give you more than 10. She can shoot, and she got work, bro.
Caitlyn Clark's courtside attendance at the Suns vs. Warriors game was no isolated incident. It was yet another addition to her growing list of high-profile appearances that are redefining how athletes engage with their audiences. Unlike most rookies, Caitlyn's influence reaches far beyond the hardwood. She's not just a WNBA star. She's a cultural figure whose every move sparks conversations. This isn't the first time her presence in unexpected places has created waves. From being spotted at prominent college games to casually attending major events, Caitlyn's ability to draw attention is unmatched. At the Suns-Warriors game, Caitlyn wasn't just another spectator. Fans recognized her instantly, with social media erupting into a frenzy of posts, photos, and videos. Even before the Suns' official Twitter highlighted her presence, fans in the arena were buzzing about her, many more excited to catch a glimpse of her than the players on the court. It's a testament to how her reputation as a game-changing athlete precedes her, no matter the setting. Her courtside picture with her brother went viral, showcasing her as both relatable and larger than life, a duality few athletes manage to achieve. But Caitlyn's appearances aren't just about being seen. They're about amplifying her brand and creating unforgettable moments. Her attendance at games, including a visit to a Butler University match earlier, often aligns with strategic opportunities to engage her growing fan base. Even a clip of her simply clapping at a college game garnered millions of views on TikTok, proving her unparalleled ability to generate interest from fans and media alike. The Suns game was no different. Her presence overshadowed the NBA's biggest stars, sparking discussions about her influence and why a rookie in the WNBA could command so much attention. These appearances also serve another purpose. They reinforce her unshakable position in the public eye while frustrating her critics. Detractors like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, who have attempted to downplay her accomplishments, are continually met with undeniable proof of her growing stardom. For them, every appearance is a reminder that Caitlyn Clark is a force they cannot ignore. While they try to diminish her influence, she quietly reaffirms her status as a trailblazer, making her presence felt in spaces that historically haven't celebrated women athletes with the same fervor.
And I want to personally thank Caitlyn Clark for lifting up our sport. And it just is not going to stop here. But when she is the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, she's gonna lift that league up.
The Suns game also symbolized the growing crossover appeal of Caitlyn Clark's brand. Her ability to draw interest in the NBA underscores her potential to blur the lines between leagues, bringing attention to women's sports in unprecedented ways. While other athletes have attempted similar moves, none have done so with Caitlyn's effortless ability to dominate headlines.
It's kind of the total package, and her being the French breaking that record, and the amount of attention that she has gained over the course of these last couple of years. Every building she goes into, there's a different energy. Like, it's great for her, great for women's basketball.
It's not just her game that's making waves, it's her personality, her connection with fans, and her skillful navigation of the sports world that's making every appearance an event. What's most striking is how she's using these moments to inspire a new generation of fans. By showing up at games, engaging with people, and even through viral clips of her simplest gestures, Caitlyn is building a legacy that goes beyond basketball. Her appearances aren't just fleeting, they're milestones in a broader cultural shift, proving that women's sports can command as much excitement and engagement as any other. Whether it's a college game, a WNBA court, or an NBA arena, Caitlyn Clark is rewriting the script one viral moment at a time. Caitlyn Clark's courtside appearances and viral moments are just the surface of her massive influence. What lies beneath is an empire of commercial success that cements her as more than just an athlete. She's a business mogul in the making. Her marketability has skyrocketed, making her one of the most sought-after names in the sports endorsement world. Reports suggest that Caitlyn's earnings through name, image, and likeness, NIL deals, are among the highest, estimated at over $5 million annually, with some speculating her total yearly income, including endorsements, exceeds $10 million. And this is just the beginning. One of Caitlyn's most iconic partnerships is with State Farm, where her commercials have become instant hits. These ads have done more than just promote a brand. They've positioned her as a relatable yet aspirational figure, appealing to a broad audience beyond basketball fans. She's also reportedly earning 6 figures per endorsement deal, a staggering number that highlights her incredible appeal in a crowded market. From commercials to partnerships with top-tier brands, Caitlyn is leveraging her fame in ways that were previously unheard of for WNBA players.
Caitlyn Clark now has the rookie record, the history of the WNBA. She's now going to try to set the all-time record, but 12 games to go.
Caitlyn Clark has done is grown the WNBA exponentially. She did in 5 weeks what would have taken 5 years. And as it pertains to draft viewership, she did in 5 days what would have taken 5 years.
Every deal she signs isn't just a financial win, it's a victory for women's sports visibility on a global scale. But Caitlyn's success isn't just about the numbers, it's about what she represents. Her rise has been accompanied by an unprecedented cultural phenomenon that compares to movements seen in mainstream entertainment. Fans often liken her fandom to Taylor Swift's Swifties, calling her followers the sports equivalent of a pop star phenomenon. Videos of her, even doing the simplest things like clapping, generate millions of views. A recent clip of Caitlyn at a college game garnered over 2.7 million views on TikTok within hours. It wasn't a highlight reel or a press event, just her being present, and yet the internet couldn't get enough. This level of fame is not without its challenges. Her critics, including Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, continue to try to overshadow her achievements, accusing her of being overhyped. However, every new endorsement, viral moment, or groundbreaking appearance serves as a counterpoint to their arguments. It's clear that Caitlyn's influence extends far beyond her abilities on the court. She's a symbol of what's possible when talent meets opportunity. Her story isn't just about basketball. It's about breaking barriers, redefining norms, and inspiring a generation of athletes and fans to dream bigger.
What Caitlyn Clark does is kind of simple, really. She shows up at games, she signs autographs, she talks to little girls wearing jerseys, she smiles to the crowd, and then here's the most important thing. She competes like a maniac. I mean like a maniac.
Caitlyn's cultural impact is undeniable. She has become a household name, and her reach extends far beyond the sports community. From TikTok trends to headlines in mainstream media, her every move is dissected and celebrated. This isn't just because of her exceptional basketball skills, although they are the foundation of her fame. It's because she embodies a new era where female athletes are given the same pedestal as their male counterparts. Caitlyn's ability to generate buzz, secure multi-million-dollar deals, and command attention at every turn proves that she's much more than a player. She's a movement. Her rise also challenges the status quo, making detractors uneasy. Angel Reese and Aja Wilson's efforts to downplay her success only serve to highlight their frustration with Caitlyn's undeniable trajectory. While they critique her from the sidelines, Caitlyn is out here setting benchmarks and dominating spaces that were once thought inaccessible to WNBA athletes. Her commercial achievements and the fandom surrounding her have created an ecosystem where she's not just a basketball player, she's a pop culture icon.
Started the movement.
I think, like you said, Caitlyn's been great, but I've heard no one say Caitlyn got the opportunity to be this because of all the sweat of these women that came before her. You know, so like it goes both ways. Yeah. Like Caitlyn has 1,000% brought uptick in popularity to the league, which is great.
Finally, we have Victor Wembanyama. He is arguably the most similar player to Clark. Not in play style, but in the specific context they've entered the league in.
The Caitlyn Clark effect is a testament to her hard work, skill, and savvy business moves, but it's also a reflection of something bigger. It's about the shifting landscape of sports and entertainment, where women are no longer confined to the shadows of their male counterparts. Caitlyn is leading this charge, becoming a symbol of excellence that transcends the game. From her viral moments to her multi-million-dollar endorsements, Caitlyn Clark is proving that the world is ready and eager for female athletes to take center stage. Caitlyn Clark's courtside appearance at the Suns vs. Warriors game was far more than just a casual outing. It was yet another chapter in her incredible rise to superstardom. The speculation about why she was there, the viral buzz her mere presence created, and the way she effortlessly stole the spotlight from an NBA game highlight one simple truth: Caitlyn Clark is a phenomenon the sports world hasn't seen in decades. Every step she takes, from her viral moments to her high-profile endorsements, proves that she's not just playing the game, she's rewriting it. What's remarkable is how Caitlyn's influence stretches far beyond the WNBA. Whether she's clapping at a college game, appearing in a State Farm commercial, or sparking curiosity with a courtside visit, Caitlyn's every move becomes an event. Her ability to dominate headlines and command attention at every turn underscores her unique ability to connect with fans across all demographics. It's a reminder of why she's such a game changer, not just for women's basketball, but for the entire sports industry. Her presence in Arizona may have sparked speculation, but one thing is certain: Caitlyn Clark knows how to keep the world watching. And for those who've tried to undermine her success, like Angel Reese and Ajay Wilson, Caitlyn's growing influence is impossible to ignore. While they throw shade from the sidelines, Caitlyn's out here making headlines, breaking records, and inspiring millions. Every viral clip, every major deal, and every moment of fan hysteria is a reminder of just how far ahead she is. Critics can call it hype all they want, but the numbers don't lie. Caitlyn Clark has built a legacy in a matter of months that many athletes spend their entire careers chasing. What's most exciting is that this is just the beginning. Caitlyn's career is only in its infancy, and yet she's already changing the way the world views women's sports. Her presence at NBA games hints at the possibilities for cross-league collaborations, while her endorsements signal a future where women athletes can command the same financial and cultural power as their male counterparts. It's a shift that's long overdue, and Caitlyn Clark is leading the charge with poise, determination, and undeniable talent. As the Caitlyn Clark effect continues to grow, so does her influence on the next generation. Young athletes now have a role model who shows them what's possible, someone who not only excels on the court, but uses her platform to inspire and uplift. Caitlyn's journey is about more than basketball. It's about breaking barriers, shattering stereotypes, and proving that women's sports are just as exciting, profitable, and impactful as anything else in the industry. The Suns vs. Warriors game may have been the setting, but the real story was Caitlyn Clark. She's not just a rookie anymore. She's a trailblazer, a cultural icon, and a symbol of what the future of sports can look like. As her influence grows, so does her legacy, leaving fans, critics, and even the media wondering, what will Caitlyn Clark do next? Whatever it is, one thing is for sure: the world will be watching. If you're ready to dive into the latest and greatest moments in women's basketball, you're in the right place. Here on WNBA Original, we cover everything from breaking news to inspiring stories, bringing you closer to the action and the players who make it all happen. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications, so you'll always be the first to know what's happening on and off the court. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more from WNBA Original.